Dandelions are regarded as something of a weed by everyone, and in the spring they seem to be everywhere. And most gardeners spend their time battling to get rid of them. But actually, weeds like this are actually quite an interesting food. And what we're going to show you now is how you can use some of the weeds that you find growing all around us to make a wild spring salad. Now this is cow parsley. Now in the summer it has small white flowers on it, and then it produces these small seed pods which taste quite aniseedy. But in the spring the leaves can be used in salads, so this is the first one that we're going to be putting in our salad. Well, raspberries are very familiar for their fruit, but a lot of people don't realise you can actually eat the leaves as well. Now don't leave it too long to eat them, because they are best eaten when they are very young and pale green. So we'll just take a handful of these and add them to our bag of salad leaves. I think we've hit the salad jackpot at this point. We've got here willow herb. Now in the later spring and in the summer it comes out in purple flowers, pinkish purple flowers, and it produces all that sort of fluffy seeds which blow off in the breeze. And the growing tips in the spring can actually be used in salads. These are edible, but you want to get these very early because they become very, very bitter as the plants get older. Now also here we have dock leaves. Now these are traditionally known to be a cure for nettle stings, and they're often found growing next to nettles, as indeed we have there. And the idea is that you rub these on your nettle sting and it makes the sting go away. It's actually just a myth. It's quite a good story, but it's just a myth. But nevertheless, we can use dock leaves in salads as well. And also on here, this is a hawthorn, typically seen at very traditional British hedgerow shrub. And the young green leaves can be eaten as well. Now, again, like with so many of the wild salad leaves, you have to get them very early in the season. Get them when they're pale green like that, because you leave them too long and these become quite indigestible. It's almost like eating wood. And the final one that we've got down here is the one that I introduced this whole section with, which is the dandelion. And dandelions are again a good wild salad crop. Right, the final wild leaf we're going to put in is blackberry or bramble. Now again, it's one of those that you've got to catch early in the season when the leaves are a pale green. Anything after that and they become very woody and very chewy and rather tasteless. They are actually quite dry, so when you use these you definitely have to have a salad dressing. Now this is sorrel, which is a herb that grows wild in Britain. We actually grow it here on the allotment, so it's one of the few leaves that we're putting into this salad which we actually grow ourselves. But watch out for this. This grows wild as well. This is lovage, and again this is one of the herbs that we grow here on the allotment, so that's going into the salad as well. Right, once you put the leaves on the plate, you've got to make your salad dressing. So take 1 tablespoonful of olive oil, add it to the jug, and then a couple of tablespoonfuls of white wine or cider vinegar. Again, add those to the jug, and then Most people would sweeten it with sugar or with honey. We're going to use this. This is some of our homemade ketchup which we made last year. This is actually hawberry ketchup. And as you can see, typically with ketchup it is very thick, and we use this to sweeten our salad dressing. Right, if it's still a bit sharp after you've added all the ketchup you want in, just give it a little more olive oil just to take the edge off the sharpness. And if at the end of the day it's not sweet enough, just add in a touch of sugar or honey. We're going to add some potatoes to it as well. Now, these are the seed potatoes for pink fir apple. It's a very good salad potato. We grow lots of it, but when you boil them, they hold together very well, and they've got a sort of slightly waxy texture to them, so that's why they're very good as a salad potato. So we're going to add them to the plate, and also we're going to add in a bit of fried bacon. It's just chopped and fried till it's crisp, and then that goes on as a bit of a topping to the potatoes. And finally we're going to add the hard-boiled eggs. Now we're going to make them a bit more interesting, because what we've done is we've been out to pick some wild garlic leaves, and we've chopped them and added them to the yolks of the hard-boiled eggs, and add in a little bit of oil as well, of olive oil, to hold it together. And then we're going to add these back to the eggs. So here we go, one wild leaf spring salad, and as you would have noticed, we used garlic, wild garlic, in the making the egg fillings, and we've not used them as a salad leaf in the salad, but you can use them in that way. But in some forthcoming videos we'll be showing you actually how to cook with wild garlic leaves as well, so hopefully we'll see you then.